Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this lecture series we are going to discuss about NPN transistor. So any concept can be discussed with a certain analogy. So for NPN transistors several analogies can be discussed and explanation could be made simpler. So I have chosen this analogy to explain about the NPN transistor. So just give your feedbacks and comments about this analogy after this video is over, after watching this video. So first, before going into the core concept, I'll tell you a scenario, assume a scenario, so that if you follow that you might understand NPN transistor at the end easier. So this is an area. For example, it is a area where this is a fire zone, this is a safe zone, and there are two rooms A and B separated by security guards. So this is a fire zone. So there are some people living in that area, people living in this area. So fire has started to spread in this area. So what happened is people will eventually move out of this area and go and get settled in room A of a building of room A. Out of a building, a fire has been captured. This is room A. People have accumulated in this room. Many people. So assume that out in this area, some of the people are even outside this room A, seeing where to go due to this fire. In the meanwhile, some people got accumulated in this room. They found this room and got into this room. So as the fire started to increase, what will the people do? Eventually they will try to move to an area which is more safer, which is comparatively safer than this room A. So that is one thing. And in the meanwhile, as this fire started to increase, what happens? More and more people started coming into this room. More and more people started entering into this room. At one point, this room could not contain more people. This room could not contain more people. What happened is, they are knocking this door and asking the security guards to allow these people to this room B. They know that there is a room B in this area, in this building. So they want to move here, but the security guard are not that easily allowing. So what happens is, for a certain strength, these security guards were able to manage the crowd or prevent the crowd from entering to room B from room A. So as I already said, as the fire started to spread more and more, the people could not contain the heat. First they could not contain the heat in this room. Now they could not contain the heat this area. Now they could not contain the heat even in the room also. So they started to break this door and this crowd started to overpower the security guards present here. So in previous cases, what happened was, the security guards were able to manage the crowd. Now they were not able to manage the crowd. So some amount of people crossing this region, they were able to contain and hold. Remaining people, they could not hold. So for example, here 10 security guards and 100 people, the security guards were able to hold off 10 people. Remaining 90 people are going into this region, into this room. So they eventually reach this room which has more space and comparatively safer. As I have marked, this is the fire zone and this is safe zone. So to escape from the fire zone, people started going into this room A. So as the fire started to increase, people started to come into this room. As more fire started to accumulate in this region and room itself started heating, they wanted to move here. So previously the security guards were able to contain the crowd, I told that 100 people, 10 security guards, they were able to hold 10 security guards. And now as the fire started to increase, these security guards could not manage the crowd and they were forced to allow the people from room A to room B. So if you see room B in this diagrammatic representation, room B is more spacious when compared to room A. So people were comfortably accumulated in room B. They themselves overpowered the security guards and placed themselves safely in room B. As you can see, this is the safe zone in which the people come and got settled. So this is the analogy I wanted to explain to you, compare when discussing about the NPN transistor. Now I will discuss the technical aspects of NPN transistor comparing the same analogy so that you will understand how an NPN transistor works. Thank you.